Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day 31 of the August Daily Draws. So, let's see what message we get today, and I'll be taking the first card from the Light Seers Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. So, let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, and today we will go there. And the Knight of Wands is back. We had that a few days ago, and we've been done, which actually is quite interesting, because we had the Eight of Wands, didn't we? I think that was yesterday, about that quicker movement, that picking up the pace. We had this, I think, on Sunday, and then we had the Knight of Pentacles. We slowed down, took care of the details, and then we had other cards that were helping us build up and pay attention. The later ones might not have been yesterday. I'm trying to think what yesterday's card was. Doesn't matter. And this, again, this doing what we love is back, and enjoying it, getting into the rhythm. Like I say, this dancing horse, and she's enjoying looking at the horse dance. She's got the fire around her, and even on the drum that she's beating, creating the rhythm. And that's the thing, isn't it? Is that we help to create the rhythm of our lives. You know, she's the one that's creating the rhythm on the drum. You know, now and then that rhythm may get into line with the rhythm of the universe and what her path needs to be as she plays along. But she has to start beating the drum. She has to start creating the rhythm. And at the beginning, a rhythm may be slightly, out of sync with what it needs to be. But as she gets into it, as she gets into the flow, then the rhythm becomes more steady, more in line with what it should be. And then that's when, things really begin to take off. And I feel that that's a message for us today, that we need to beat our own drum. We need to create the rhythm of our own lives, and we just need to start. There's action on our part. The night's all about action, of doing something. We need to start beating our own drum. Now, the rhythm of what we create in our lives may not be totally in sync with what it needs to be to start with, but as we get into the moment, as we get into it, so we are drawn in, and we then begin to feel our own rhythm of our true selves and our path, and that rhythm begins to fall into line, and the things that we do and the things that we're aiming towards all come into line with that, and that true rhythm then begins to occur, and then that really moves us forward. But it starts with us beginning the process of actually creating the rhythm of our lives by doing something to do that. So maybe whatever our situation, maybe whatever our path is, what our vision is, do something towards it. Do something towards it. It may feel a little bit awkward when you first start. Like, she may be thinking, what kind of beat, what kind of rhythm do I want to create? But she starts playing with it, almost enjoying it, having a go, just hitting the drum and seeing where her instincts take her. And then as she gets more naturally into it, then the rhythm begins to really take shape. And that's what's going to happen. The more we do something towards our goals, towards, what our vision, the more in line with the rhythm of what it needs to be to really get things going will occur. But we have to start the process. We have to start beating the drum in our lives, because if we don't beat the drum, there's going to be no rhythm. There's going to be no sound. There's going to be nothing to create that rhythm we need to start beating that drum and get things into motion. And as those things are set in motion, it becomes harmonized with what it needs to be, and the energy flows better. The rhythm begins to take shape, and we begin to create and follow and move towards our vision more effectively as we go. So it starts with a steady build up, maybe, as I say, a little awkward to start with, not quite what it needs to be, but as we get into it, it becomes more natural and takes shape. But it starts with that first beating of the drum. And that's that metaphor for us in our lives, is to do the little things. Start doing something. Doesn't matter. If you're not sure what it is to do, just do something that's remotely connected with what your path is and what you want to do. Do something. And as you begin to do something, then do something else. And as you build up that thing, you begin to get a sense of what you need to do, and that rhythm will come into place. Okay, so let's see what oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And today we will go there. One Ring Circus. Now, I happen to remember this card, and we're there sat on the envelope on the rock on our own. And this is about, it's down to us. We're like on our own island. Now, you've heard the phrase, no man is an island. Well, yes, that's true in the sense that we are connected to other people, but in the sense we are the ones that have to walk our path and live our lives. And we're the ones that have to start beating the drum, setting our own rhythm. And the universe will help us get into the right rhythm as we go, but we have to do the start, we have to do it. No one else is going to do it. It's like we are in a one-ring circus. We're on our own with this. It's down to us. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow for the end of the week and the start of a new month already. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.